Rimfire vs Centerfire ammunition. In this video we will be compare between Rimfire and Centerfire ammunition. Definition of Rimfire. The priming compounds of the Rimfire cartridges are located in the rim of the cartridge. The priming compound is the one which sparks in order for the gunpowder to ignite while it is on the cartridge case. Meanwhile, the rim is what the firing pin precisely strikes when the user blows off the gun's trigger. The simplicity of Rimfire cartridges is the one who makes it very preferred by shooters and shooting enthusiasts alike. Its simplicity also makes it easier to make, as manufacturers will only need a small amount of gunpowder and only generates a small amount of pressure. Also, Rimfire ammos also generate a lot less noise compared to other Centerfire ammos. Usually, Rimfire guns are the first kind of guns that first-time shooters use. Definition of Centerfire. The Centerfire ammunitions of today very much differ from their Rimfire counterparts. In fact, Centerfire cartridges make use of a much thicker brass case than those of their Rimfire cousins. Additionally, they also use a component they call a primer. If you have seen the rear end of a .38 Special, .308 cartridges or a .45 ACP, you will see that there is a button-like metal fixture embedded on the center of the brass rim. That, folks, is what you call the primer. It is somehow already fitted into its brass case while it is being manufactured. Just like Rimfire's full rim, it is in the primer where priming compounds are located in the case of Centerfire cartridges. However, Centerfire cartridges works at a much higher levels of pressure than Rimfire cartridges has. This means that you will experience much recoil and louder bangs. But the good thing to this stuff is that Centerfire cartridges can travel at longer distances and a faster speed, which makes it perfect when shooting longer distances and hunting. Difference between Rimfire and Centerfire. Size. Rimfire ammos are usually used to guns with much smaller calibers, since the cartridge walls should be thin enough to be crushed by the gun's firing pin and ignite its primer. Cost. Since Rimfires are relatively smaller than their Centerfire counterparts, of course they are much cheaper. In addition, Rimfires are also much easier to make and only need smaller proportions of raw materials needed for it to be produced. However, Rimfire ammos cannot be refilled or reloaded unlike its Centerfire counterparts, so you need to treat Rimfire ammos as more of a disposable than Centerfires. In the case of Centerfires, you will only need to buy a brand new once, then have it refilled for the rest of its life. So, that's all about Rimfire vs Centerfire ammunition. Hope you enjoy this video. If enjoy, please hit the like button and also subscribe our channel with bell notification on.